Just wanted to say thank you, everybody, for giving me the follows and loves. I really do appreciate it. I really do need them. All the loves as I can get. Been through a lot of stuff, you know. I really do appreciate it. Tired. Tired. And I reflect on a lot of the things that I've been through, you know. Think about them. You would too, just being honest. You know, I blocked somebody. I blocked somebody on the YouTube for leaving a rude comment towards me. It was very unnecessary. So that person will no longer have a voice on my channel. And, well, it's, you know, over the years, I've blocked over, I can't even count how many thousands of people being rude and disrespectful towards me. Because they can't comprehend, because they think it's a joke, because they want to say something rude and be mean and disrespectful. I won't put up with it. So, you know me, button, block. No more voice for them. So they won't have a voice. And they'll look every day, but they won't have a voice anymore because they won't matter. They won't make a difference by being rude and disrespectful. That's something that they'll have to learn by themselves. I can't teach them. You know. And I don't have to put up with it. No one should have to put up with that kind of rude behavior and those rude remarks, those rude comments. I've been doing this much longer than people have been alive, for thousands of years. People today, just because they have a handheld device that lets them see and interact with other people, doesn't necessarily mean they have any intelligence whatsoever. And that's the simple truth of it. Some people should not have cell phones. Some people should not have computers because they don't know how to act towards others. Me, I just block them. Block, you get the boot, kick. So it doesn't bother me. If anything, it just makes me stronger. You know. And then I take away their voice. And then they don't have a voice no more. Not around me anyway. I've been through too much when I was a little kid. I'm a good kid. I was a good kid. Been through a lot of bad stuff. Even fought evil on the highest level of this world. Fought the greatest, the hardest of evils. And was just a little kid and have the pictures to back it up. Good, strong kid. Loyal to the truth. Heroic. Brave. Courage. A lot of more stuff, you know. Too bad a lot of people don't have those qualities inside of themselves, you know. Too bad they don't have those qualities. But it's not my bad. Nope. Not my bad. That's better. Not my bad. Someone gave me this at the church one year for a Christmas present to me. At a church, it was Christmas. They didn't know that they were handed an angel. An angel. the angel who fought evil, the war in heaven, and have the pictures of the war in heaven and how terrible it looks. The real picture. Revelations chapter 12 in the Bible, the war in heaven. I have the real picture. It's not pretty. Fighting evil, fighting pure evil, and me being a kid, an angel. It wasn't pretty. And how dare anybody say that I was a bad little boy? It just shows me that a lot of the human species doesn't know what the heck they're talking about or who they're talking to. Good boy, strong boy, the right boy. The boy who fought evil because it was bad and he was good. I don't see anybody else doing that. Do you? No. Yeah. I like the block button. The block button is good. Takes away their voice. Then they can't be rude and disrespectful. And I like that. I like that for me. If your child went through this, you would make sure that your child is publicly recognized by everybody, wouldn't you? So he can be given rewards of honor and bravery and all these things, all the good things, all the good qualities, and make him strong, fortify his strength. Me, I never got that. But I'm still the good boy. Even though I'm older, I'm still good. I went through a lot of stuff. Trials and tribulations. I pushed through. I guess it's my fighting spirit that pushed me through. A battle of survival. A battle of my wits. A battle of my courage. My loyalty to the truth. And love. All the good qualities and kept it together. And then when they come in the middle of the night and they take me, seldom and sometimes often, and they test me, I come home. I come home. Some things that I've been through, I can't explain. I can't explain to you because you wouldn't really understand. You would just have to have experienced that yourself. And you would find out that words can't express. And then you would see me standing there, looking at you. Standing, strong. Because I have to be, and I want to be. I don't see anybody helping me be strong. So I have to be strong for myself. And I'll never ask anybody's permission, not anybody's permission, to be myself. So when people come saying bad things towards me, block, cut them right off. No more of that nonsense. Not with me. A lot of people often forget who they're talking to and what a child has been through. Or they just don't give a damn, and they'll say bad things anyway because of their stupidity, because of their intelligence level, which is below here. Mine, through the roof. Divinity is the highest source of intelligence. It far surpasses humanity's intelligence. There's a difference. It's a different world. Not like the world that you know today, but it's a different world altogether. And there are different rules. And I will be strong for myself first, every single time. Because I want to be okay. I want to be safe. I want to keep away from the bad and negative. Keep it away from me. Don't come near me. If you're going to be having bad thoughts around me or towards me, you go somewhere else. You go somewhere else and you take that with you someplace else. I don't got time in it for my life. And that's when I say I keep my sanity and I keep my humor. Around. Because I have to be strong for me. Only the strong. Meow. Roar. Roar. You know what I mean? And if people don't like it, well, that's just too damn bad. Kick him to the curb, yo. Get the boot. The button. That's right. Button. Button. People like the way I say buttons. That's because I know something else. I've been to the House of Buttons. The House of Buttons is an afterlife saying the House of Buttons. is a thing that you say when you're dead. You're no longer living in this body. But you will see that there is older woman, a nice older woman with two younger children. And you get to learn how to sew the buttons in the house of buttons. She's a nice older woman. You get to sew buttons. I've done many things in heaven. I've been to many places. And, well, that's a lot of stuff. And I fought the evil. Revelations chapter 12, the war in heaven, in the Bible. I'm one of the angels that fought the war in heaven. And I got the real pictures of it. And they're not pretty. I'm one of the angels. I got the real picture of the war in heaven. Not CGI, not Photoshop, not mirrored image, but the real battle, the real war in heaven. I'm one of the angels with Michael on the good side. Because that part of the story is true. And I got the proof of it. You ever seen that movie, City of Angels? You're looking at it in real life. Me. So don't be surprised if I show you the picture someday, when I feel like it. Or you can just research on my other account on YouTube and see the war in heaven. When I went back to that place in 2013, a couple of things happened. And the prophecy is true. Because when I went back to this place in 2013, the moon turned blood red. The moon turned blood red. There was a battle up in heaven, the war in heaven. I was up in heaven fighting the evil. And I took pictures of extraterrestrials as well. And I was recorded on petroglyphs. I'm a part of the prophecy. I am the Bahana from the Hopi prophecy. And when I go to the Hopi, I won't bring any religion. I will just bring the truth as family, because that's what matters, family. What we share as family together. Through oral tradition, and now it's because of today's timeline, they have the technology with the cameras, and as I got the pictures to show it. So, that's what is going to happen. And then everybody wants to see the missing piece of my tablet. Well, you're not who he is. You're not the Bahana without the missing piece of the tablet. Well, I got that too. It's right there. I got everything. So. You know it. And in the meantime, I try to have a life. I cooked the good food today. Got the food stamps today. And as I had a good dinner. And I cooked some for Pam. And, you know, it's good to have some good company and cooked good dinner. And she cleaned up the dishes and everything. And I was like, thank you very much. And then she was like, I'm so full, I'm going home. I can't stand up. She's a good friend. See, you can be friends with the opposite sex and not expect sex or sexual relations. I haven't had sex in 7 years. 7 years I haven't had sex. 7 years. I'm friends with a lot of people. A lot of women. And I don't have the sex. I don't miss it. I'd rather have something good to eat. You're like, oh, this is good. Some sushis or some like chocolate cheesecake. Yes. And some coffee with it. Ooh. Well, and I might be getting a car soon. I'm excited about that too. I'm excited. I got a driver's license too, you know. Driving a car is pretty cool. I get to, you know, go places and do stuff. All kinds of stuff. Oh, my back's hurting from being humped over like this, like, oh. Bored, I reckon. I'm bored. Keep myself busy. I reflect a lot on my pictures and my stuff that I've been experienced all my life. I think about a lot of things. It's good. It's good. I clean up here around my apartment, you know. Something different every day. Keep me occupied, keep me busy. And I boot people who show me a great deal of disrespect. And then they will never have a voice. They don't deserve one. I don't forgive and I don't forget. Well, that's about it for tonight. I'm gonna go outside, smoke me a cigarette, and look up at the stars because it's a pretty clear night. Not much to do out here in this town. No. Well, talk to you guys later. Love you. Amen.